Holy shit, I really enjoyed this episode. Welcome to my review of season 2 episode. Oh fuck, I don't even remember the episode number. God damn it. I think this is. Yes, okay. I did this. Okay, so this is season 2, episode 16 of Legends of Tomorrow, titled Doomworld. And I love it when stuff like this happens, because the last time we had an episode that felt this enjoyable. It was when, it all took place in one location, you know. And of course, with Legends of Tomorrow being a time travel show, we're not really used to it taking place in pretty much all in one area. And I loved it because it was because they rewrote reality, everything completely changed. And so Sarah and Amaya were both working as, I guess, Damien Dark's official guards or whatever the hell it was. And in the beginning, I had no idea who they were chasing, but it turned out. At first, I thought that it was the Black Canary, and I thought that it was Dinah, but no, it was Felicity. But it was so weird to see because, well, first of all, it was Felicity with hair as dark as mine again, and then we also got to see Sarah kill her in this reality. And okay, so for I don't know if you watch Akasan, but I have a feeling if he makes a reaction video to this episode, he is gonna love that so much because he hates her so much. And all I could think about is, oh damn, Akasan is going to be enjoying this shit. But anyways, next up, I really liked seeing the different interpretations of what the legends were like. We got to see Jax and Martin Jax become pretty much an abusive boss to Martin, pretty much like an opposite evil version of the way things are, because sometimes people think that Martin is too hard on Jack, but this time we got to see the exact opposite of that, and then we got to see Damien Dark be the mayor of Star City, and then we got to, I don't know what exactly Malcolm was, but we got to see Eobard Thawne be the head of Star Labs. So I liked how were able to use like all the different sets from the different shows. They were able to use them for like different purposes, and I thought that was pretty great. And I like how that reveal of how Ray was just a janitor and Nate was just some guy with an awful mullet, with an awful wig. I enjoyed that. And I also really like how even then Mick kept changing over and over again, like, because the subconscious kept remembering what reality is supposed to look like, and how we used Ray's magic zapper, but unlike Men in Black, instead of taking away your memory, it keeps all your memories back in of the old reality. So this is going to be pretty interesting with how things turned out. And I like how at the end, one by one, their memories become restored. And I like how they kept punching Mick, saying, "You son of a bitch," over and over. First with Nate, and then with Nate, and then with Ray, and then with Sarah. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. So I pretty much enjoyed all of that, and I also liked how eventually, Mick's loyalty kept being in question. Is he going to side with the Legends, or is he going to be with the Legion? We still didn't know, because like I said before, his subconscious kept coming back, and until eventually we saw that that they all were turning against Thawne, and when they eventually do go find him, it becomes this big giant thing. But then, nope, you see Mick's. I forgot who it was. I think it was Mick's gun, or it was either Mick or Mick or Snart using the guns to knock Eobard out of the way, and we got to see a pretty cool a really good fight scene between everyone until Mick once again has the spear in his hands, and it felt like deja vu again. But then eventually he tosses it over to Amaya, and right as she was about to bring the old reality back, Snart fucking kills her, and I was not expecting that at all. And for the entire time, everyone is just completely broken. I was not expecting this at all. And I know what you're thinking, Mr. Gaming Guitarist. You thought Caitlyn was dead and you cried. When Amaya was dead, you didn't. Well, that's because I haven't spent 3 long seasons. I haven't spent almost 3 seasons with Amaya, so we were just getting to know her. So it's like, so I mean, yeah, I am sad, but it didn't deeply affect me, if that makes any sense to anyone. It's simply because I've spent all this time with Caitlyn over on The Flash, and we've only spent maybe, because Amaya wasn't in here, less than 16 episodes, so yeah, that fucking sucked. But I'm hoping that with them wanting to go back in time, we will get Amaya back. So I'm hopeful that will happen. But yeah, so anyways, Eobard burns the the spear completely, and so they all think that they're stuck there. And of course, you see all the guilt with Mick's face, where he just wants to destroy. He just starts breaking boxes in Ray's, or it's either Nate or Ray. I forgot who it was. I think it was in Nate's mom's basement, and yeah, it was. Damn, that was tough to see. But also, I thought it was funny how Ray became a cake. Wanted to be, I'm sorry, it's getting late and my brain is getting all shuffled. But it was really interesting how Rip was auditioning for Cake Boss. But Gideon eventually got the power back online, and now. But then the big twist is the Wave Rider got atomized, like in the size of the atom, and it fit the entire shape of the. It was like the shape of a miniature inside the inside the library of the real Wave Rider. So I guess there's 2 Wave Riders? I don't fucking know. But anyways, I'm sorry that this review sucks, that I'm not able to eloquently capture all my thoughts. But I want you to know that And I just want you to know that even though it's coming from the back of my it's all coming from, it might not look like it on the outside, I truly did love this episode. I give it a 9 out of 10. And please leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And once again, like Flash and Supergirl, we have to wait another goddamn month. So anyways, and I'll see you next. I'll see you for whenever the show comes back, and of course, stick around. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on a video, because of course I'll still be making videos. So anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.